Horizon Forbidden West is right around the corner, and Guerrilla gave a ton of new information towards the end of last year in terms of gifs, trailers and blog posts, all of which I've covered here on the channel, so be sure to check those videos out. Now, some of you may remember that I did an all machines so far video back in June 2021, but we know so much more now. So now it's time to do an update on all the new and returning machines that are going to appear in Horizon Forbidden West. If you can't wait for this game to release, don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe to never miss the latest Forbidden West news. But let's get started. The first returning machine from Horizon Zero Dawn is the Bellowback. The Tribes of the Forbidden West trailer released a few hours ago at the time of recording that showed a defeated Bellowback behind a member of the Tallneck tribe. However, this one appeared to be yellow and not green or blue, which is what we've seen before. A member of this community pointed out that yellow could be the new colour of blaze, as the green clashes with the acid that we see from another machine. The first new machine is a Bristleback that was shown in the reveal trailer and promotional art for the game. We first saw this machine being tied down and overridden by the Tallneck tribe. Since then, we haven't really seen much more of them. That was until the Tribes trailer, where we see members of the Tallneck using them as mounts. Continuing with the new machines, we have my favourite, the Burrowers. We first saw these in the gameplay, but Guerrilla have since released new footage of them in combat with Aloy. These little guys are quadrupedal machines, meaning that they move by using all four limbs. In this case, they use their feet to paddle through the water and move around on land, as well as having an elongated body. They also appear to travel in groups, similar to the Watchers we see on land, and they also look very similar to them. Moving on to another returning machine, we have the small acquisition class machine, the Charger. In the trailer, Aloy is using the Charger as a mount, just like she did in Zero Dawn. We also see members of the Tallneck tribe using them as mounts too. Now for a line of machines that we are all familiar with, the Chariot Line. There have been a fair few trailers and screenshots that have shown a Horus, as well as in the pre-show, with one in Barren Light and the other in the Valley of the Fallen. At the beginning of the gameplay, Aloy walks under what I believe to be a Deathbringer. And later on, when she's underwater, we see a submerged Corruptor. You can also see a bunch of Corruptors in this screenshot from the PS4 version of the game. Now for a machine that we were recently introduced to is the Clamberjaw. These guys are small monkey-like machines resembling that of a baboon. It has a mask-like component that covers its face and has two power cells on its back. They use their claws and tails to salvage scrap, clings to walls with ease, and possess a range of abilities that debilitate their opponents. Another new machine that we are all quite familiar with now is the Clawstrider. They made their debut in the Horizon Zero Dawn The Sunhawk arc of the comic series, and featured on the promotional artwork. They have chainsaw-like jaws, metal-plated feathers, and can be overridden by both Aloy and other tribes, such as the Tallneck. We also have this unknown fire variant of Clawstriders. Some people say this could be their apex variation, but let me know what you think. Next is one machine that I know everyone is excited to see again. We mainly know about the Glinthawks from the pre-show, as you can hear their distant sounds in various locations that were shown. We also get to see the Grazers again. We see them in this GIF released by Guerrilla. At high turning during the pre-show, you can hear the siren-like roars of the Ravagers. We also got to see a GIF of Aloy fighting one of these. A recently new announced machine is the Rollerback, and it resembles that of an armadillo. Its back is lined with metal plating and a container-like object that hangs from its belly. As we can see here, it's capable of rolling into a ball, leaving behind a trail of fire. We'll have to be careful though, as the Rollerback can repair itself by reapplying its metal plating if it's removed. I'm interested to hear what you guys have to say about this one, but another machine that might be returning is the Scrapper. In the Shearside Mountains area in the bottom left corner, there appears to be a blue light that is followed by a blue radar. The Scrapper instantly came to mind because of their radar scanner that they use to detect movement. The Shellsnappers are another new machine that will be joining the roster, and we first saw them in the reveal trailer, using camouflage to its advantage. But we saw a different side to this machine in some new gameplay footage where it's not covered in foliage and its shell appears to be blue. The next new machine that seems to be a favourite within the community is the Slitherfang. This mighty machine resembles a cobra and is capable of winding itself around the ruins and spitting acid. It also seems to take after the Rockbreaker as it burrows underground. Snapmaws are also making a return. These acquisition class machines are truly in their element along the coast and waterways of the Pacific. They guard the underwater locations, and some of them even have the new black armour that was first mentioned in the comics on their free sacks. Stalkers are making a return as well, as confirmed by a PlayStation blog about outsmarting the new enemies in the Forbidden West. You can also see one in the Tribe's trailer hanging in a Tallneck settlement. In this PS4 screenshot released by Gorilla, we can see Aloy using a Strider as a mount, another machine returning from the previous game. Joining the rest of the Zero Dawn machines in their return is the Stormbird. We first saw them in the pre-show in the Valley of the Fallen area. We can see one in this PS4 screenshot as well. In the Tribe's trailer, you can see one perched high on top of the Golden Gate Bridge. A new machine that will be patrolling the skies of the Forbidden West are the Sunwings. At the end of the reveal trailer and during the gameplay, we see them high in the sky and moving through the air with great agility. They have photovoltaic wings to store energy, which is why they soar at great heights to absorb as much solar energy as possible. Probably one of the most loved machines, the Tallneck, is back. You can see one of these friendly machines in the top left of Scalding Spear, and another in the top right of Barren Light. We also saw a glimpse of them in the new gameplay trailer and in this PS4 screenshot. Arguably the most iconic Horizon machine is also returning. The Thunderjaw can be seen in Scalding Spear just past the Tallneck. The new Tideripper machine isn't just dangerous underwater, but also on land. We first caught a glimpse of this Loch Ness Monster type machine in the pre-show at Tide's Reach, but in a new trailer we were able to get a closer look. On its back you can find a disc that many have pointed out looks similar to a Tallneck's head. During the gameplay we saw Aloy get up close and personal with a large mammoth-like machine with 4 tusks and possesses numerous weapons and heavy armour plating. The gameplay showcased a Tremortusk under the control of the Tallneck tribe, who have kitted out this machine with weapons, armour and towers to make them a greater threat to anyone that stands in their way. In the trailer about the tribes of the Forbidden West, we see a Triceratops-Like Machine in Plainsong, with one that seems to have been affected by the Red Blight. The Watcher is another returning machine that we haven't seen in a trailer or gameplay, but in a PlayStation blog post about the awe-inspiring machines, it was confirmed that Watchers will be present in the sequel. Also during the pre-show in Saltbite, I think you can hear a Watcher. They have also appeared on a lot of merch from both Insert Coin and PlayStation Gear store. Links to those will be in the description. I still think there are a few machines that Gorilla are keeping secret until we come across them on our journey into the Forbidden West next month. Let me know in the comments what machine you are most looking forward to taking down, and don't forget to like and subscribe if you enjoyed the video. Thanks for watching guys, and I'll speak to you in the next one.